I'll be taking my clothes off at the back of the Stachys Hotel and then entering the water there so I can swim the 4 miles down to the Broughty Ferry harbour.
Why on earth are you going to do that?
Well, it's the club, the Phibbies Club Championship, and as the reigning champion, I want to retain my title.
Will it not be terribly cold?
Well, since it's getting near the end of the season, it is getting colder, but it shouldn't be too bad.
How many other completely crazy people are going to do the same thing?
Well, there should be 12 of us. That's if there isn't any call-offs.
You've got some big rivals on Sunday, haven't you? Who do you think the competition's going to be?
Well, I think there'll be 3 main challengers, and that'll be Billy Smith, Drew Burnett, and Hamish Winter. Hamish is, he's like the veteran swimmer. He's done all the swims and won championships before. So I think he could be the biggest threat.
Robert used a word there which needs to be explained. He used the word Phibbies. And the best person to tell me what Phibbies are is Joyce McIntosh. Joyce is sitting right beside me. Joyce, tell me what a Phibbie is.
A Phibbie is an endearing term for a member of the Amphibious Ancients Bathing Association, and the name Phibbies has been bandied around Broughty Ferry for some years. It's just an endearing term, the Phibbies.
And what do the Phibbies do?
We do open water swimming here on the Tay, various lochs, etc. We're the only long distance swimming club in Scotland.
A lot of your members have actually represented Scotland, haven't they?
Yes, Hamish Winter has, my own son Robert Saunderson has. We've had our fair share of successes.
I've got away from the pool a wee bit less noise, and I've got the oldest swimmer in the Phibbies with me, and he's the oldest man to swim the Tay, George McLaren. What age were you when you swam the Tay?
Oh, the first time I swam the Tay, I would be, I was 50 past, and the last time I swam the Tay I would be coming up for 73, and my boatman that night was Ian Reid, and my boat woman was Mrs. Reid. And that particular night, you'd have thought that was to be I said it would be my last swim. All told, Mrs. Reid counted about a dozen seals in and around the boat at various times, and that's what they said here. You got a good send-off tonight, George. All your friends were here, you see. We always say, we're very angry when we hear them talking about shooting and killing seals. We say that they are the honorary members of the Amphibious Ancients Bathing Association. They don't bother us, and we don't bother them.
Well, it's race day, and the Phibbies are massing behind the Stachys Hotel on Dundee's waterfront. What looks like a small flotilla of rowing boats is assembled in the water below, and the competitors are lumbering up for their 4-mile swim. One of the Phibbies stars this year has been Caroline Whiting from Australia. I asked her what conditions were like in the water and how they would affect the race.
Well, luckily all the races are with the tide, so you've always got the tide going with you. Today there's a bit of a wind and it's going to be a little bit tougher. You've also got currents and warmer patches and colder patches you can try and get into, but while you're swimming it's quite hard to pick them up, so you've just got to rely on your boatman to do the best for you and hopefully get at the other end first.
Aha. But, I mean, isn't there a sneaky trick of swimming behind another swimmer?
Yeah, you can do that too. Just it's like cycling when you draft off another bike. Just get in behind the swimmer in front of you if they're a bit faster. Just try and keep as close to their feet as you can. And they help to take you through the water. So it's a little bit faster.
Hamish Winter was telling me that women and men are equal in this sport. You know, he said it's very possible he might come 3rd or 4th behind a woman today. Do you think you might be that woman?
Yeah, hopefully. Wouldn't like for him to beat me. Yeah, women are really good at endurance swimming. It's a physiological fact that women have slightly more body fat, and that keeps them warmer in the water, have more flotation. And one of the best swimmers in the world is from where I live. She's won numerous events against the men, and she's got world records for long distance events. So yeah, women are, if not as good, if not better than the men.
Ian McIntosh, you've got a loud hailer, and you seem to be presiding over the activities here today. Could you just describe what's happening?
Well, I'm the swim convener for the club, and it's my duty to organise the swims from the shore. I have to get each swimmer has to have a boat, and a crew, a boatman and lifesaver. And it's my chore to select boats and boatmen to go with the various swimmers and make sure they're here.
Now, I heard you giving a dire warning there about the oil rig that's parked in the Tay just now. What was that?
Well, the oil rig just arrived in, came up the river this morning. In fact, it only docked about half an hour ago, and they will in fact be throwing out anchors and heavy chains to stabilise it while it's staying at port, and the problem really is one just to keep clear of it.
What other dangers are the swimmers likely to face apart from getting anchors thrown in their heads?
Nothing, I hope. There could be the odd jellyfish, but we won't dwell on that subject, not in front of them anyway. There have been some rather nasty ones in the river this year, the kind that do give you a very savage bite.
Now, I've got one of the competitors here with me. What's your name?
Gavin.
Gavin, you've just smeared your face with Vaseline. Is that to frighten the other competitors?
No, it's to ward off the burn rash that you can get with constant turning of your arm in the salt water. It burns the top of your shoulder. So you put the Vaseline under your chin and on your shoulder just to stop that burn.
Right, it doesn't keep you warm or anything?
It doesn't keep you warm, no.
No. Is there any trick that you can use to keep warm in the water?
Not really, nothing at all.
The swimmers splashed into the freezing water, and I got into my warm car, and we all went to Broughty Ferry. About an hour and 13 minutes later, Phibbies president Joyce McIntosh was giving me a running commentary as the winners came in.
Yeah, well, I think that's Hamish Winter. The second one over here, is that Drew Burnett? Yeah. That's Drew. It's anybody's race at the moment, anybody.
It's hell of a close.
No, I think it's Hamish's race.
Right, here he comes now.
Well done, Hamish!
Right, Hamish, you won. How do you feel?
Not so bad. Quite pleased. Need to ride now.
Caroline, was that a hard race out there today? You look pretty cold.
Yeah, it was pretty tough. It was really rough and choppy. Every breath I took, I think I swallowed some water. So, yeah, it was pretty hard.
And did you get stung by a jellyfish?
Yeah, I got 2 stings, one on my arm and one on my side. No, it didn't really hurt when it happened, but now I'm starting to thaw out. It's starting to hurt more.
Robert, you've relinquished your title today. How are you feeling bad about that?
Quite disappointed, because I thought I could have done much better than I did today. It's just one of those things, win some, lose some.
Coming back next year?
Oh yeah, I'll probably be back next year anyway. Try and regain my title.